I think Stacey Abrams officially lost the Georgia race for governor again in the absurd photo that she put out. And really, I feel like we can break this down on so many levels. But, Buck, when I saw it, not only did the photo get taken, but they are so tone deaf to what parents are thinking that they had Stacey Abrams, who is sitting on the ground surrounded by a classroom of children. All of the children are masked. And as we said going to break, if you look at the data sets, obese adults, and Stacey Abrams is an obese adult, are overwhelmingly way more in danger from COVID than any children are. And I think this is the kind of photo. Now, they put it up. That, to me, is a sign of how tone deaf they are. They allowed that photo to be taken, and then they tweeted it out as if they were not aware of what the response of the overwhelming number of public figures and also just people who are parents was going to be, Buck. I think her campaign is dead to rights right now just based on this. In fact, I think she's in such a tough spot based on this photo and how viral it went, Buck, that she's going to have to call for masks to be removed from kids all over the state of Georgia in order to try to cleanse the stupidity of the photo that she put out.
I wonder, because at some level, I do think, Clay, this is the belief among Democrats is that important people don't have to wear masks. I mean, they
Certainly.
really do think that this is the way it's supposed to go. And I will say, even when I was down in Miami, people who work in the service industry, all masked up everywhere. There's this, the servants have to mask up, but, everyone else gets to walk around in freedom. I mean, that's a decision maybe you could say the businesses are making. Sometimes it's the city making. It depends. But I wonder, Clay, they have no principles to protect. So is it actually worthwhile to point out the violation of their principles? This is kind of where we are with Democrats. I don't know.
I think it makes a lot of sense for those independent voters, Buck.
Oh,
I
for
really
sure.
do.
I mean,
she's done.
I hope so, but we'll see. The photo that went viral over the weekend of Stacey Abrams is something that we can't let go, because I think it really captures so well the masking madness. Abrams, who is a woman, I believe in her 40s. I'm guessing her age. I actually don't know her age. I think she's in her 40s, and is substantially overweight, which is we bring it up as a comorbidity. I mean, that is a reality in the COVID era. Doesn't mask up, and she's in a room full of kids who are at effectively zero real risk of a COVID hospitalization or death. I mean, 1 in a million, 1 in 500,000. The View even tried to process this because, Saint Stacey Abrams, oh my gosh, we have to come to her defense. But how do they defend this? This is what it sounded like.
I'm a little bit shocked because Stacey Abrams, to me, is one of the most intelligent people in politics.
Brilliant.
And she kind of slipped up here. They took a picture of her with these kids without a mask, giving aid and the comfort to the other side. That's what she did.
She did.
And I'm surprised at her, to tell you the truth.
Well, it was an
that she would
unforced
slip
error.
up.
Like, why do that?
Yeah.
Why give the right more ammunition? I mean, they always go after her anyway. And I think it was really hypocritical, actually. First, her statement. First of all, this has nothing to do with Black History Month. It's the point is that she was not wearing a mask when she is one of those proponents of mask mandates. And she said, I think, in her statement, her people said that.
So they say a few things. They initially came out with, how dare people during a Black History Month, session or day. That has nothing to do with anything when it comes to masking. But even there on The View, the ladies of The View, other than saying, oh, she's so brilliant, Stacey Abrams, yeah. Oh, she's so brilliant. Just everyone settle down a little bit. Not brilliant enough to not take this photo.
And her staff is not brilliant enough to keep her from taking the photo and then allowing it to be distributed. And for those of you who missed it, she had a full day to think about this as it went viral. And the opening statement from her campaign was, this is not a joke. It is shameful that our opponents are using a Black History Month reading event for Georgia children as the impetus for a false political attack. And it is pitiful and predictable. Our opponents continue to look for opportunity. Hold on. You made the choice to be there. You chose to not be wearing a mask when the photo was taken. Now, if she had just had a mask on, I would ridicule it, but she would be on the same level as all of the students that are sitting around her. And to your point, Buck, she's 48 years old. and morbidly obese, right? She is far more in danger than any of those kids are. It's not even close.